La 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 la.
I'm only paying $1 for Hulu, man. Some weird shit back in the day to where we got like a bomb ass deal. So $1 for Hulu. Shit,
like
I'll take
ever?
commercials forever. I'll take
for sure you take commercials for
for
$4.
Damn
For
right.
$4, absolutely.
Yeah.
My Hulu is free because of Sprint.
Okay, my Netflix could be free if I change my plan, but I ain't trying to do all of that. And that's why I'm paying for that shit, and I just use somebody else's login. So
there you go.
And
after you take the Office off, like, what is the point of Netflix? Like, nothing.
Oh man, hey,
Nothing.
You can fit right in, man. We love The Office, yo. That's like my.
That is like that's my lifeline. Like I watch that shit like to go to bed. Like
right.
I watch it when I'm bored. Like I watch that show. Like
I never got into it
all the time.
I never got into it.
Really?
So like, will you like? Are you open to watching an episode? Because
yeah. I mean, I seen a few episodes, but it wasn't like, yo, I got to see it again. It was cool.
But you didn't want to be like, damn, what Michael gonna do next? You didn't feel like that at any point?
I mean, you know what it is? It's funny, but it ain't like, oh my god, like my chest hurts because I've been laughing so hard. It's not. It's like
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, the characters are all idiots, man. Like in their own individual way, they're all stupid, and it's like it works.
Yeah,
I don't want to say deadpan, but like real, like dry. Like you gotta you have like. You guys you'd be fine watching it. Only people who hate like The Office are people who have like double digit like IQs and shit. So,
I mean, it's like Cheers or like Frasier. Like I love Frasier. I don't know why, but I like Frasier.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's smartly written. Don't Chris. How many episodes of Frasier have you seen? How many episodes?
Okay, listen. First of all, I feel attacked. Let's slow down. First of all, as Friends was like on television, I used to watch it. The rewatch factor for me, like, I don't. It's too white. That's why I don't watch Frasier. That's why I don't watch Seinfeld. Yeah. Like, it's just like there's like a level of like caucasity I can deal with, like visually, and I'm not willing to do that. Like, and Friends like did not age well, like, because I feel like as I was younger, I struggled with like owning my blackness and shit. So for some reason, Friends was a lot more funnier than me back then. And now it's really like I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't want to. Like, so.
Like how you in Manhattan and you don't run into like nothing but
a black person. Black folks. There's no nigga in the comedy.
It's like two black folks. Makes no sense. 8 seasons, bro. Like
not even a light skin. Like a light skin person at the fucking. The perk, like, that doesn't make sense. It's not realistic.
No mixed race folks, none of this.
It's not realistic.
Yeah, I never got Friends, never got Seinfeld.
What's the deal with?
Who are these people?
Right. What's happening? Like, he sounds fucking ridiculous. Get out here. Like, how is that? How did he make so much money? Like,
exactly.
I don't know, man. No, Seinfeld was hilarious though. I can't co-sign this. It was hilarious. I never liked
his comedy. Don't like his stand-up.
I don't really like. I think he's just okay stand-up for me. It's just like, all right, you get it. He got a lot of observation, comedy, but the show, because it's so many stupid people on. Again, it's the cast that makes it dope now.
Can I bring up
like past season 4? It's funny.
That's a lot to have to get through. Like, you know how people be like, watch the first 3 episodes? Like, you asking for 4 seasons before I'm gonna like it? Like,
you don't gotta watch the other seasons of it.
You gotta commit, baby.
I like Curb Your Enthusiasm, but Seinfeld, I will not.
That's funny.
And people always drag me for that. And like, how do you like Curb and you don't like Seinfeld? Like this. Like, this is how I do it. Like,
that's like the perfect like asshole comedy that I like.
It really is. Like,
yeah.
He really be like out loud saying the shit that she'd be like, I would have said that.
Me too.
What's going
on? Yeah.
Slipper the sausage.
Right, I was just thinking when you said that. I was just thinking like he always be this close to sexual harassment. Like, it's hilarious.
That's close. All right, so let's just jump into the show, man. Everybody's nice and warmed up.
Cool.
Let's get into it. So I'm gonna do like the quick intro. Then I'm gonna like pause for a second because that's where I'm gonna put the actual like theme song or whatever that we got, and then I go into the real intro, or intro number 2, and that's just why I introduce everybody, and we'll get started from there. All right.
Anybody want to change their names in a square?
Oh yeah. You know what? When
that's Khris and me.
When I like when I go to put it up, like the names disappear for me. Does it do the same thing for you, G?
Mm-mm.
Like when I actually go to edit, they always disappear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, cool. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
I think the names are straight. All right. All right. Welcome to episode 22 of the Geek Salad podcast. On this episode, we're talking the finale of Wanda Vision, the latest episode of Snowfall, plus more. Stay tuned, you blurry motherfuckers.
That's right.
Might edit that out because it's kind of harsh, but whatever. That's all in post.
That was hilarious.
Yeah. All right. So thank everybody for tuning in today. Today, the Geeky Brothers Winchester are joined by Stats Guy and a very special guest. Now, we've been trying to get this guest on the show for like the past at least 2 years.
Is this true?
This is definitely not true. We haven't even been on for 2 years.
I was literally like, don't ever lie like this.
It
like,
sounded good. But we are so glad to welcome Khris, host of the Shenanigans with Friends podcast. Khris.
Hi.
Hello.
What's going on, guys? Hi, how's it going?
Quick.
Also co-host of All Docked Up and 1/5 of Podcast Happy Hour. So.
Nice. Yo, me and Stats Guy was just talking about that. Like, I wanted to do like a happy hour type podcast. But see, I already knew something existed. I probably saw like one of your things and it was like, happy hour podcast. It's like you just kind of like drink champs. You just kind of like drinking with friends and just talking about
basically.
Shit, you know
I mean, like the quarantine kind of like created this thing. Like we were just like 5 and we're all individual solo podcasters. And we all just kind of like became friends during like quarantine. And so we started a group chat. And then it just kind of spilled out from there. We were like, hey, like this is too funny for us not to share with people. So let's figure out how like a way to share like our like because we would like take a Friday or Saturday after work and we would just do a video chat and just for nothing, not recording it, not telling anybody about it, just doing it. And we were like, we should just be sharing this with people. So and really a lot of people really fuck with that shit. It's crazy.
That's what's up. All right, G, how you want to start off, man? I mean, Wanda Vision, bro.
Yeah, that's the most watched show in the world right now. I know Khris probably, hasn't seen any of it at all, but still joining in a conversation. So pretty much everybody has seen it within the group right now. What's y'all thoughts, y'all takeaways? Were y'all upset by the ending? Did y'all not see the, what happened came to be? What's up?
I want to say I was upset. I expected more, like setup for like other movies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I was wrong with everything that I thought was going to happen.
Same here.
I would say. But when you really think about it, it was more about her trying to work through her grief and like mental issues, I guess. So if that's what they was going for, they pulled that off good.
All right, Khris.
I mean, it was dope. I thought it was dope for what it was. Like it's a TV show, but you know what it felt like? It felt like a Marvel movie, just like a lighter version of a Marvel movie. You know what I'm saying? Like it never at no point got like cheesy, so that was cool. Everything happened the way I thought it was going to happen, to be honest. And I think what they did, they set up, it was a couple of moments in there where I feel like they just threw in things that would like, actually set up the next movies, like when they were talking about the Darkhold.
Mm-hmm.
And Agatha just threw out there, you're more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme and all of this type stuff. I was like, okay, so you just kind of like just threw that out there. Like it wasn't, I don't think they cleverly put that in there. It is something they kind of just threw out there, but it is what it is. Overall, I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I think the series was a very good series. It was very entertaining. Even though it really didn't get any action. It made you wait until episode 9 before you really had any action, but it was still very entertaining, man.
All right.
What you think?
For me, man, hot take. I ain't like it. Just because my expectations for what it was going to set up was not met.
Okay.
We don't know, we're thinking maybe it's going to be, she's going to usher in a whole new universe to bring in the mutants, or, a lot more cameos was going to come in, but we didn't get none of it. Granted, I liked the show, but I was upset about how it turned out. I wanted to see X, Y, and Z, but it didn't happen. It doesn't diminish what I like overall, but I just expected more from, this being a part of the MCU. Why not add more elements to make the universe bigger? But now we got to wait another 3 more years until like COVID is down, so we can get these MC movies all over again to incorporate her, being the Scarlet Witch. Like, is she going to be the villain? Is she not? Is she going to see Mephisto? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's, it was cool, but I wanted more.
Aren't comic book enthusiasts, aren't you guys always like kind of upset with how things end up?
We are.
I'm not. No. See,
I mean,
he is.
I've dealt with more people like that. Just like they just expect so much more like out of people. But I think for me, I think it's interesting to know that like I know they say they do, but I don't think a lot of people that be making those movies really be into the comic books like y'all do. You know what I'm saying?
No,
right.
That is true though.
They say they do, but I don't think they do.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about storytelling, and them having their own vision, and them just incorporating like major elements from the books to make it to where people could just go and watch it. Everybody from the comic book lovers to your grandma and granddad that's want to see a sci-fi movie. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand that. Me being selfish, because I am a consumer, so I can be selfish. I'm giving them ratings. I'm giving them my money. So I feel like I'm an investor. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Now I want to see what Falcon and Winter Soldier do this month. You know what I'm saying?
I'm really hyped for that.
Yeah, we're going to see.
Shout out to Papa Doc.
Yeah. P-Pop in the flesh.
Clarence.
Right. Clarence got really good parents. Like
I feel like I missed it. What are we talking about right there? Like I'm like
the Falcon. The guy who plays the Falcon is Papa Doc from fucking 8 Mile. So it's always a joke to me. Like always.
Yeah.
Okay. Anytime me and my dude like see him in a movie, I'm like, oh shit, it's Papa Doc. Like
Clarence, man. Clarence.
Yo, shout out to Khris. Khris, what you tooting on over there? What's that?
Oh, I don't know. Some shit my brother gave me. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't go to the dispensary a lot, so like, it's just always great. Like,
see, Khris out there in Vegas, you got dispensaries and stuff. We're in Virginia. G is in Charlotte. They just passed legislation, and they talking about bringing like dispensaries here, but it's gonna be like 3-4 years. Like,
okay. I mean, there's good things about dispensaries. Like, it's Saturday. I'll probably make a trip to there today. Like, but like, it's just like they like hella tax it, and like when I pay for like a half, I pay for a half. Like when I get this, like so. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pay for a half and Nevada tax, and because I don't have a card for it. Like, I don't want to do all that sometimes. Like,
now I heard that the medicinal herbs on the West Coast is the best. Is that true?
This absolutely. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Chicago. Like, and I'm sorry, but like I learned how to I started smoking over here. So when I went back on vacation, I was like never high. Like everything was just like so like for me, I'm not gonna say garbage because like it's what they smoke and they get high on it, but like it's not a no. So yeah, I'm gonna have to probably say yes. Like over here,
West Side lungs.
Yeah, I do.
West Side lungs are a little bit different.
I got a Chicago heart, but fucking West Coast lungs. Like it's true.
Hey yo, perfect segue, y'all. Snowfall. Who's seen it? This past episode.
Yes, listen.
That's nice.
How was it? Listen, this is literally the best show on television. like across all fucking genres, all fucking races.
Y'all heard what she said?
Literally the best fucking show on television.
It's the best, man.
Don't debate me, debate your mom. I'm not doing this. Like, it's the best show.
I'm gonna tell y'all the last 20 minutes when I keep forgetting over his name, Gustavo and the CIA guy went to go get the cops. Yeah. Man, that was some tense shit right there, man. Because they was getting popped. You know what I'm saying? Like 15 dudes, man. I'm like, yo, something I'm gonna die. But they made it out, man. But overall, Brandon, I don't know what you waiting for, bro. You got to watch the show, man. I don't care about the commercials. Watch it, man.
May I ask some questions, Brandon?
Sure.
Why?
A little bit
one.
Okay, so we're in a time where you don't have to run home. Remember how if you miss the 7:00 episode of Family Matters, you just didn't see it. We're not in that kind of time. So you can't really give me an excuse you're too busy, because you can just watch it anywhere, anytime that you want to. So again, back to my original question, why?
Yes, Brandon. Stats guy, please tell us why.
It's no big reason why. It's just I be saying I'm gonna watch it. I was actually talking to a friend at work a couple of months ago, and we was this Saturday, this weekend, you watch a couple episodes, I'm gonna watch a couple episodes, and then we're gonna talk about it. But then it was something happened, and I started watching something else, and then I just never.
This doesn't really add up for me. What else? What else is there?
Right. What else is there?
Everybody was talking about Power, and the first 3 seasons, I'm not comparing Power to Snowfall. I'm just using it as an example. I was I'm gonna watch it, but then I knew it was good. I just sat down. Eventually, after season 3, all right, let me just really do it. I don't like watching stuff because everybody else says it's good.
I respect that.
Okay. I respect him not wanting to be. No. Hold on. I can respect that you're trying to not be on the bandwagon. I can respect that, but also sometimes you're just cheating yourself in that and having that mindset. I mean, okay, so I'm guilty of sometimes waiting. Everybody was really into this new Power shit. I really wasn't. So I waited until it was all the way over, and I was fine, I'll watch it. I watched that one reluctantly, because I was okay with the original Power show. I watched it all the way through and shit. But this other one, I was reluctant to it. So I felt you, and I don't want to be a part of the bandwagon. But that's a bad example because it really wasn't that great. Anyway, watch the show.
Right.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the writing, if you enjoy things for the actual the writing, fuck how people or how good a nigga can pretend he not British. Forget all that. We're talking about the actual storyline, the writing. You're cheating yourself.
Watch it.
Tamara from Podcast Happy Hour, we were really on her head about it, and she ran through all of the episodes she missed to catch up on the day that it came out, and I salute her. She's a real one. But Brandon, okay.
Another thing, it's on Hulu. I don't watch Hulu. I haven't turned Hulu on.
You were just talking about how great it is, and you got to deal with the commercials because it's cheaper. And now you say you got it.
I
say I don't watch it. I hate commercials.
That's Hulu for free. Isn't it free for you?
It's free. So but I don't like commercials. I don't watch Hulu.
Yo, sometimes.
Can you not go get popcorn?
Right.
A glass of water.
Can't you just be on your phone for 20 seconds? I mean,
play a round or something.
I need a drink. I'm gonna be back. I need a drink.
Make a tweet. You know what I'm saying? Tweet a tweet. Go Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Just for a second.
Yeah. And sometimes Brandon, Hulu may not even play. When I watched it on Thursday, no commercials. I don't know why. I ain't complain, but I was like, yo, keep it going.
Big facts. Snowfall is one of those shows where like you'll get like one episode before the show starts, and then sometimes it'll just fucking play, and I just be like, all right, well I didn't, and I check my bank account to make sure I'm still just paying for the no ads, and everything's good. Like,
Hey, yo, Khris. To me, the coldest moment in all 4 seasons of
the original
Snowfall was when it was Franklin and Leon
in the car
talking with Man Boy. Yeah,
it was in the car.
Dude,
it was like, you don't like the way a nigga talk. Drive, motherfucker! Yo, that is bro. That was like
one of the best scenes. One of the best scenes. One of the best things.
You wanna get off his blocks? I'm like, yo,
for you stats guy.
Franklin, man. Franklin.
Franklin. Leon. Like Franklin and Leon are like PB and J. Like I need that in my life. Like I need all this feuding. Like I don't know how we're gonna get there because like Leon is real fucking bullheaded. But like we have this. I can't. Like obviously, like we can't go like this. We can't live like this. They have to figure it out. I don't know what they have to do.
Yeah, and yo, real talk. In the last episode, when Franklin bought the bookstore, he came back like, yo, off top, I'm selling the store. Like, what? Like, yo, I got y'all a new spot. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger, it's newer. And yo, he was cold-hearted. Like, anyways, y'all got onto Saturday. Y'all gotta go. I was like, damn, Franklin.
He had to though. You know?
No.
He did, but the way he went about it was so cold though, man.
This is family that's at stake.
He didn't have to do it like that. He could have came with the original proposal stating that, hey, they're gonna make you move either way. I'm gonna try to make it less painful. Here's another spot I already got. Here go pictures. Let's go see it. It's a bigger space. We can start well, get your fucking flunkies to fucking move all the fucking books. Like there was a process. Like there was a better process. I feel like if you would have brought all of that to me and that motherfucking cashier's check, I'm absolutely positively like, okay, we'll go ahead and move and we'll be out by Saturday.
Let me tell you.
But like you have to, the cold-heartedness, like that was too much for me. Like,
let me tell you why it wouldn't have made a difference, right? Because there's certain news that you get in life that no matter how it's delivered, it's just gonna suck for you. Like, it's no way that your woman can tell you that she's sleeping with your brother and you're gonna be cool with it. Say, look, listen, I'm sleeping with your brother, but I got all of these here charts and graphs telling me how much happier I am and why. Hold on. And why financially this makes more sense for the both of us. If you turn to page 5 of this prospectus, you no, it's the news.
That is not the same.
It's the same. It's
That's
terrible
not the
news.
same.
That library was everything to do.
Oh, man.
Making someone move out of a permanent space, like you can't just rip them out of it like that. Then you have to be able to like put some castor oil on that Band-Aid before you pull it. Like here is a new space already. Get them into the new space because they have to leave anyway. Like, why do you have to do it like that? And they're old, like 30 years. We're talking about 30 years. And look at it, like
this. And look, we were talking about this last week. You are not wrong in real life, right? In real life, if I gotta take your property because it's gonna save my life, save my family life, cool. Maybe I put a little extra into it to soften the blow of it. Real life. This is TV though. So they wanted that visceralness in the scene. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
and it worked.
Look, because
it's business. You got to get
because it's supposed to build this like this new Franklin that we've been kind of like seeing, right? Mm-hmm. Like how he shot his boy, like shit is just like kind of just getting worse. Like I hear what you're saying, but also fuck that. That shit was very sad, and I felt very sad for them.
And that's why it's entertaining.
Yo, damn entertaining. I mean,
oh my God,
but all right, what do y'all think is going to happen between Scully, right, trying to find Franklin? Because I thought by now somebody would have tried to like pop at Franklin. What do y'all think is going to happen with Gustavo and the CIA guy now that they took down the bad cops up in Mexico? And what else? Oh, the cop Nix. Like he's being demoted, but no, my bad. Fuck Nix. Man boy. Yo, man boy. I think like he's like planting seeds, like yo, I'm gonna take over bit by bit. I'm gonna wear y'all down. I'm gonna deceive somebody. Man boy is I don't know about him, man.
Yeah, man boy, yeah, he's crazy.
They set him up to try to take over because you saw how he was talking to what's the dude named the Jericho, the uncle.
I don't know. I forgot.
You high.
Jerome. That's his name.
Jerome.
Yeah.
So he was like, everything was moving smooth, and it was just the three of us. You know what I'm saying? They planting seeds. Like you already know, man, boy, try something crazy.
And also, that scene, I thought about the last episode or one of the first two episodes where remember how they were asking what side are we going to be on? And Jerome was absolutely super heavy man boy. And everybody's like, nah, I don't know about that. Like, and then they had that scene, and I was like, oh, yeah, see, Jerome, it might be Jerome. And that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
With the CIA guy and also, they don't have no fucking choice but to be on each other's side. Like, they literally alienated themselves he alienated himself from the help. Mm-hmm. And this nigga is on the run from whoever the fuck is left, I guess, or whatever the fuck is happening. And they definitely murdered everybody.
I like the fact that he was like, nah, we're not drug dealers. We're in the CIA. It's like, it's the same fucking thing. But he's so deluded by his duty to his job. It's like, nah, we ain't selling drugs. We're just providing weapons for the Contras and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? It's, Brandon, get up on it, man. Get up on it, bro. You got to, man. Khris.
I done finished this bottle because you just stressed me out so much, man. You just stressed me. Well, no, but like a shot in it. But look, can we just give it up for Gustavo? Gustavo is my dude. Like, he's like my second favorite character on the show. Like, it's Franklin, and then Gustavo is like a closer. He's like some kind of like Mexican wrestler superhero dude. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's a bad guy, but it's like he got this cold, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like when they killed his family, Gustavo was like, I don't care what happens. You know, he was loading up the shotgun. He's like, I'm about to do something. And look, as soon as he got out the truck, he like got hit in the head. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's my dude, man. I love Gustavo.
Yeah, also is the shit. Remember, he was like Franklin's hero at the very beginning.
Right.
Oh yeah, didn't he save Franklin? Because Franklin was about to get jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Leon can't let go what happened initially with them. So that's causing a bigger divide between Leon and Franklin. I don't know. I think with Leon, he's getting that bad crack. Is that a word? Bad crack. You know what I'm saying?
This sounds so wrong, man.
It's so racist.
He might either try to steal Frank's plug, or even try to take over his business, because clearly his business is like not going the way that he thought it would be. So
I'm hoping he just decides to go figure it out with Franklin instead of those other two things. Because what was I gonna say? I was gonna say but let's really not forget how Wanda looks. Like, I was gonna say, we can't bring up Leon and how he getting bad crack without saying who told him who got the bad crack. Like, then he got the bad crack. Like, she is really out here really down bad.
Yo, can you imagine like being a drug dealer, right? And then your girl getting hooked on the same stuff that you selling. And like, you kind of responsible for that. Yeah, and you see her go from the girl that she used to be, that she was in love with, to like this zombie looking thing, and this is like rough. It's so
he trusted her to not.
There's so many layers to it. So many layers.
She put her
just take the weed, girl. Just stick the weed. She wanted the party though.
Yeah, man.
That's what I say. If he sells the hard drugs, you just make him buy you lots of weed. Like, that's it.
Brandon, hey, no more excuses. You could binge this weekend. You could binge tomorrow night after work. Something.
It's that good.
Dude, you got to, man.
It's that good.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna look up and you're gonna be like, "Damn, I'm halfway through the first season. I might as well finish it." Like, that's how you're gonna feel. That's how you're gonna feel.
Mm-hmm.
Moral of the story is, nigga, watch the show. It's
so good.
A great show.
Yeah. Watch the show.
Watch the show.
On to our next topic, y'all. How many of y'all seen the new Michael B. Jordan trailer for Tom Clancy's No Remorse coming to Amazon Prime next month?
I saw it.
What do y'all think? If is it too cheesy? Is it, what do y'all think?
I liked it.
I mean, I like anything that's got Michael B. Jordan in it. So there's that. But what I was gonna say
never
is
heard that before from a girl. Like never.
And you'll continue to hear it for all of your days. What I was gonna say is, but for me, Amazon seems to not like hit the mark on the remake of like the book series for me. Like again, we talked about The Office. I love fucking what's his name? Fucking Jim. What's his real name? I can't remember. But he plays John Krasinski.
Yeah.
Krasinski. So he plays
Jack Reacher.
Fucking Jack Ryan.
Oh, Ryan.
Oh, love that show.
Like, I couldn't get into it.
I like it.
I didn't like the second season, but the first season.
The first season was better, right?
Yeah.
The first season was better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So when it comes to like book adaptations and Amazon, I don't really know that I can trust it. But again, will I watch it? Absolutely. Like,
okay.
They
just bought it because they didn't want to put it in the theaters because of COVID.
So, yeah, that's the old story. Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, well, HBO. I like that. I like what HBO Max is doing.
Oh yeah,
they're doing they're letting people who have HBO Max see it, and then they take it away. Like they have like an expiration date, and then you have to go to the movies if you want to see it again, like, or have a jailbroken Fire Stick, bro.
Or just that too. I had to get rid of my Fire Stick. This is like I had to get rid of my Fire Stick because like I could watch anything with it, but it was just so slow. Like it would take like forever to watch the show. And I'm spoiled with that shit. Like I'm used to Netflix, Hulu. You hit the button, 5-10 seconds later, you watching the show. It's like I couldn't get into it. I had to let it go.
Yeah, but I'm thinking Michael B. He may score with this one. I'm sure most of all probably saw Creed 2. It didn't really do it to me. Well, pause. It didn't really.
Michael B. Jordan, okay.
That's what she said.
But it wasn't my favorite Michael B. Jordan movie. And this one seemed like it's more of his bag. You know what I'm saying?
When is it supposed to come out?
April 30th.
30th.
Mm-hmm.
I like the end part where he set the car on fire and then hopped in the car with dude.
Yeah, that was
like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. He set because I didn't see this earlier. So he set the car on fire and then got into the car he set on fire.
It was a guy that was in there. He was trying to get information from him. So he set the car on fire and then hopped in with the guy. And was like,
so he don't care about his life at all. Like he just like revenge is the only thing that matters.
Or something like that. It seems like.
You say what?
It seems like he's out for revenge based on the trailer.
Yeah.
To pretty much, set it up. He's in special forces, comes home, his girl, wife is pregnant. Somebody comes up in the crib, kills her, shoots him up, and they're like, yo, I hope he don't wake up, because when he does, it's going to be hell on earth. He's going to get him. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much it's him trying to figure out who set him up within his agency or outside. So there you go.
We were talking about that like 2 weeks ago. That's like the backing of like 98% of superhero / hero movies.
Jason Statham movies.
All Jason Statham movies. Yo, you can't kill my family.
That checks out.
I'm coming to get you. Like Batman.
I think
back out.
All of it. Like it's wild.
I think the John Wick movies really pushed that forward from like the ultimate revenge on like whatever. Like you took that shit from me.
Though. For a dog.
Okay.
No. Come on, man.
Go ahead.
What a dog? What is just a dog?
Okay, can you not say that? It wasn't just a fucking dog.
Okay, so you must.
His dead-ass wife had gifted the dog to him post-mortem, and it wasn't just a fucking dog.
First of all, we're gonna like salute you for using the big words, post-mortem. Good job.
You're welcome. Listen.
Second of all, it still was a dog, though. You got to kill 100 people because, like, they killed your dog. I get it. It's messed up.
And then stole his car. Like, it's a lot of disrespect is what I'm trying to tell
you. So many levels of it. First of all, y'all stole my car. Y'all killed my dog, my puppy. It was a puppy, man.
All this carnage. All of this mayhem.
And then, wait. And y'all do it in my crib. In my own security blanket, y'all want to disrespect me in my crib? Nah, fam, y'all gotta die.
You know what this sounds like?
Gotta go.
You know what this sounds like for real? The last season of Power, we actually had. Was it the last season? It might have been the season before the last, because this is definitely pre-COVID. We had like a watching party for it, and like so it was probably like 10 dudes, 10 girls, whatever. We were all watching the season premiere. Whatever episodes it was where Amara Hardwick, Ghost, was in prison, and the girl's like, "Oh my God, I feel so sorry, fam. Oh my God." I was like, wait. You realize this dude is like legit a serial killer, though, right? He's killed like 50 people in the 4 or 5 seasons so far.
With a bubble jacket.
I feel sorry for like
bubble jacket.
In a bubble, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, the first episode he was capping people. Like, this nigga's a serial killer, man.
Sometimes he kill
ghosts.
Like, you just think he cute. Like, shut up.
That's literally it. Like, they feel bad. They feel bad that he don't have access to his normal grooming tools.
Exactly. So, if you look like Kodak Black, they probably would. Get that nigga away from me.
Lock him up.
Lock his ass up. He's guilty. Look at him.
So, speaking of people, like, getting revenge on people for, like, the littlest thing, I'm too high to remember what the name of the movie is, but I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. But I just watched it last night, and a lady cut a dude off in traffic, and the rest of the whole movie was it was called Unhinged.
Yeah.
And the rest of the whole is Russell Crowe, fat as fuck in it, but it's okay. The rest of the whole movie is just him getting back for her cutting him off in traffic, except his getting back is like murdering people.
Yeah.
Like that she knows and that are around her.
Yeah.
Like, and like people talk about Joker being like a movie about white man rage. Like that is a movie about white man rage. That was just, sorry, I just had to bring that up.
No, that's good. I don't know which is more amusing and like amusing / sad is the fact that sounds like a crazy premise for a movie. Like, okay, so the dude just cuts you off or the girl cuts you off, and now you have to have like super revenge on her and everything that she loves. But, but I was gonna say it's real though. Like there are people like that shit really happens. Like, did you see the video of the dude who killed those people over in the snow? What was it? It was Chicago. Where was it? I think it was Midwest though.
Wait, what happened?
No, this is what happened, right? So, and I'm so mad I saw this, man. Hey, Tay, if you watch it, man, I'm gonna slap you when I see you because he put it in our group chat. But anyway,
man,
bro,
shit, man, yeah.
So it's a couple. It's a dude and a lady. They shoveling snow, and like their neighbor comes out, and like they probably had a long standing feud. They don't like each other. So the lady was shoveling the snow, and instead of, I guess, putting it in the street, she put the snow in his property. He didn't like that, so they get to chirping, and the dude's is like, no, fuck you, blah, blah. So this typical stuff that you would hear. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like when it's a dispute. This dude goes back. No, I think the lady pulls a gun on the dude, but just kind of to scare him, right? This dude goes back in his house. And they think it's over, but he comes back out with guns and he shoots her point blank. No, she shot first, but missed. He shot at her point blank, got her. She's in the street, dying slowly. He shot the dude who was talking trash, and then all you see is it's like some kind of surveillance. Like this thing is all on tape. It's crazy. He goes back in his house, gets a bigger gun. Like you see her dying on the street for like 3 or 4 minutes, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe she doesn't die or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because some people actually came along and said, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And then I guess they saw the neighbor coming back, so they ran away. I was like, what's going on?
Obviously.
Who comes back with a bigger gun? It's like, yo, you shouldn't have been running your mouth, bitch. Bong. Goes back, hits the dude. Bong. I'm like, oh my God. Like these people, he just murdered these people in the street off of like a little dispute. And
that's super intense.
Lost my appetite for the rest of the day because like it's crazy. Like it was some stuff you would see in a movie, but it was real life.
There was a murder case that I was listening to on like a podcast once, and it was about something similar about neighbors and like property line shit. Yeah. And like a dude like flipped out and like cause like and they would like go back and forth and like she would like throw like manure over on like his side of the shit and like shit like that. And he definitely came out with the womp womp and was like womp 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 womp. Like he did all of that. Like he fucked her up. Like
this is what I'm talking. Like you never know what somebody is thinking. This is something
nigga with the womp womp. With the
womp womp. The DJ Khaled. This is why I don't hang out with no hotheads. Like I don't hang. You know how some people, you got friends like they might, you know, you go out drinking or whatever, and they just get hot. They get a couple drinks in them, and all of a sudden they think they're Superman. They just want to pop up. I don't hang out with people like that because they get you into stuff, and now it's like I can't let my boy get beat up. So now I'm in it because he's in it, and you never know what somebody's thinking. All it takes is one person going crazy. And
road rage is why I drive like a turtle. You know what I'm saying? Like my lady be like, can you just get like, nope, I ain't going to cut nobody off, follow us to the next exit and try to pop us. Hell nah. I'm not going to do that, man. Because people out here crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Not gonna do this lady followed me home one time.
Ooh.
Like I was
driving. To the crib?
Yeah, I was driving.
You went to the house?
I was driving. I think I was leaving cookout or something like that. And like, this kid was walking in front of me, and like the kid was like a good 10 feet away. So I kept driving while the kid was walking. And so I didn't think nothing of it. And when I'm leaving, going home, when I pull up and get out the car, the lady and the kid pulled up. It was like, you almost hit my daughter. And she said, you a bitch. And she flicked me off. And I'm like, what? What are you supposed
Yo, they came back and rode out on you.
Yes, I ran in the house real fast though.
Nigga, I'm mad you drove all the way to your house for this.
I'm like, it's not that serious.
You know, because like people be underestimating people sometimes, and they pop off at the mouth because they're like, especially if somebody smaller than you. And I've been guilty of this myself, not necessarily talking of the trash, but it's thinking in the back of my head, like I could take this dude. Like this dude is little, man. I lift weights. And I was like, get out my face, you know what I mean? But you pop off to the wrong person, no matter how out of shape they are, or how little they are, it don't take much to pull the trigger. So you just got to be smarter than that, man.
Gotta be.
Okay.
I guess to kind of segue out of this morbid retelling of stuff that goes on with road rage, or with the went.
Can you imagine if guns really sounded like that? Like
I would love that.
Oh, word. Went. Like word. That's how your gun sounded.
Went.
Yo, I guess before we, leave things done, we talked about it earlier. We was talking about what are some of the reality shows that we like to watch. Scrap that. What are some of your shows that y'all like to hate watch?
I love that. Did you make that up, or did you get it from somewhere?
I got it from I think either from.
Just lie. Take the glory, bro.
No. I think I got it from Dear White People on Netflix.
Hate watching. I love
You know what I'm saying? But yo, good show. But yeah. So what are some of y'all, I guess, most hate watch shows just to like hate on and spend time with it?
I can't front. I've like maybe 2 or 3 times I watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians just because I hate it so much. I don't even know why these people are popular. Like, granted, like, yo, Kim, she's a good looking woman or whatever. She ain't really many original parts there. She is a good looking woman.
She's refurbished like a motherfucker.
She's not the factory original. Definitely refurbished. But just refurbished. I love it. But it's like, yo, like, why are y'all so popular? Like, I don't understand the allure of it. And then it's like, my problem with reality TV in general is to me, it insults my intelligence, right? If I want to see some people act like they're fighting or act like this or act like that, I want to see Denzel Washington. I want to see Michael B. Jordan. I want to see people who are actually good at acting. I don't want to see Benzino acting like he's having a fight with this other rapper, and it's clearly not real. It's clearly something that they made up to make the producers like, all right, cut. Look, all right, so y'all had a little disagreement, but we're gonna do it again. But I want y'all to do it like this, and this time throw a drink in her face. Like, come on, man. It's not. I will watch it sometimes, but I just watch it for how horrible it is. Hate watch, definitely a hate watch.
Who's next?
I guess I could go. I mean, see, I'm glad I'm here because as a girl, I watch a lot of reality shows.
Okay.
But I don't like I cannot do like Love and Hip Hop. I can't do like Basketball Wives because again, that shit is like kind of I don't want to say scripted because people get mad, but I'll say coerced, like. And so I don't really like those, but like my guilty pleasure is I like to watch 90 Day Fiance and and try to like figure out how long it's gonna be before like that shit blows up. Like to figure out who's like really like there for like love or who's really there for a green card. I also like to watch Love After Lockup when the niggas get the bitches while they in jail and then see how that shit work when they get out. That shit is very entertaining for me.
Wow.
Like, so I don't like when y'all say hate watch, like I don't hate to watch it. Like I love to watch it, but it's like to be like, you niggas' lives are just like in shambles. And then I look at it, I'm like, we're doing okay.
Like the school system has failed you. Clearly.
Listen, like wow, like a lot of dummies out here. It's great, good television.
I was like that with Basketball Wives. LA. I think it was like one season. Like
you love it.
I just started watching like a whole season with like Jackie Christie, and I was like,
she's
I can't stand
Jackie. I'm like, she's so annoying. She's so annoying. She's absolutely the worst. I think when you watch those like Basketball Wives or like those like Housewives shows, like there's always one person like that is just completely like irritating. Like, and you can't wait for them to do something to irritate you. Like.
I think for me, it would be the Housewives of Atlanta. Like every time I watch that show, I'm like, why are they so catty? And then it's like, y'all still doing the show together? I don't understand it. And like I'm watching it like it's like a case study into how some women talk behind other people's backs. But it's like, but don't y'all know they're gonna watch it when the show ends? And then y'all still cool, or y'all still try to do scenes together. It's like I don't understand it. It behooves me. Like why y'all keep doing the show when all y'all do is just talk shit about each other all the time. I don't understand it, man. But
they do all that for the catastrophe. That's the finale. So they let them talk shit on camera, and then after filming's done, and they all watch it back and like, this bitch really said that about me. So all the time before the fucking finale and shit, they're like hella tweeting about each other and talking on the blogs and shit. It's all for a fucking build up of that. Yo, Housewives of Atlanta is so ridiculous. Like, it's so ridiculous. That's a show that I like. I'll wait until like most of the season's done. And I'll just like kind of go through this like the shit. Yo, I'm glad. Like, I hate to say it, but like Kenya is like the person that I hate right now. But like I kind of miss Nene because I really didn't like her a lot of times. Like sometimes, but like now it's Kenya for me. Like Kenya just be doing the most. And it's very annoying.
Her new friend, I forgot her name, but the new girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm like, yo, she is just being extra. I don't know if she's trying to like, get her own show or something. You know what I'm saying? But like, I remember the first episode, she was talking about Isadora's wig. Like, yo, it looked like I'm like, fam, you don't even know this girl.
Just straight out the gate.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so the whole time, I'm just like, why are they so mean to each other? They so mean. Why? So that's my hate watch show right there. It's just I'm just sitting back like this is really pissing me off, but I can't stop watching it.
Yeah.
Can't stop.
You sound like a fan, G. Like he was a fan, really a fan.
Doesn't it? It kind of turns into that. Like you can't really hate watch for something.
You know what I
mean? Pause. But no, but like that's what I was saying before we started recording. Like, how long can you really hate watch something? Like, after a certain point, you're enjoying hating watching it. Like,
right. and you know, it's like, you know, my lady and I, like, after the show is in, we watching like the after show, and I'm like, damn, you're right. You know, so and so doing this and that. I don't like her. How about you, baby? You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's how we are. That's exactly how we are. Yo, we definitely that's the best way to watch it.
That is hilarious.
How much time do we got left, Khris?
Oh, we're good for right now.
Okay, cool. The only thing else that I got on my list is, you know, Paramount Plus just came out yesterday. It's a new streaming app with the 40 others out there. This one, Brandon, is $5.99 with commercials. Right now, you can get 1 month free. How many of y'all is going to try it out?
I already got it.
I already have it.
You do? All right, so
I had it when it was CBS All Access, yeah.
Okay, so I'm a new consumer, possibly. Why should I get it?
Do you like 90s sitcoms and cartoons?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why. Also, do you like just like old MTV shows, like maybe like the old like dating shows, maybe stuff like that? Like that's why I got it, because it was very in tune to like I love the 90s, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like when I get high, I can watch Rocko's Modern Life, like, or Real Monsters, like stuff like that. Like when my kids are like, "What the fuck are you watching?"
And don't worry about all that, okay?
Yeah. That's what
mommy
motherfucking Rocko, and that is a motherfucking wallaby, and he's a motherfucking G. Like,
okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but go ahead. You've already had it before as well, so.
My dad has it, and I use his password, but he's a Trekkie.
No shame.
He's a Trekkie, and they got like new Star Trek shows up there.
Okay.
And so, like, if you like stuff like that,
and they have an animated one too, a Star Trek animated show too.
Okay.
I'm trying to think about what else I've watched on there.
I know they got like mad Nickelodeon shows up there too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What else did I see? I saw like some originals.
Okay. Did y'all see? You're talking about Nickelodeon like cartoons, right?
Yeah.
Did y'all see that old episode? I don't know if they actually aired it, but I know the animation is out there. So it's Ren and Stimpy, but like I think Ren has like a saw. It looks like he has a strap on, but it's a saw.
I saw that.
And he's like trying to saw some wood on the back of Stimpy, but it looks like he's like legit humping him. And it wasn't like a 2-second scene or nothing. Like it lasts for like 30 seconds, a minute. He just like really going at it to saw this wood that was on the back of Stimpy's back. And then when he finally finishes, the saw like goes limp. And I'm like, this is
I don't think I ever made it to Nickelodeon.
I hope it hasn't. But Ren and Stimpy is one of those shows that like if somebody ever wanted to like do a like segment or series of like on individually on those episodes, like you might find some very interesting, like weird off the wall shit.
Like,
that's one of those shows. Rocko's Modern Life too, kind of like there's some like real like.
Yep.
And I'm like, I because you obviously didn't have, or couldn't have laughed at that when you were younger, but I'm sitting back like
you didn't get it, but it's like now looking at it through adult lenses is like that's how I was on. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember there was a character in Ren and Stimpy. I think he was Cinnamon Toast Guy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And whenever you had some bread, he would put some cinnamon by bending over and like farting out cinnamon on your bread.
Yeah.
I was like, did I used to like this when I was younger, man. I'm like,
I used to love the horse that used to go into the grocery store. and he used to eat all of the samples, or like hella eat it, and it would take so long for him to eat it all, and he'd be like, "No, sir, I don't like it." That shit used to tickle my fucking. That shit used to be so funny. Man. I hate this.
Oh my god.
Yo, kids would never know, man. Like I think. I truly believe that our generation, when it comes to like these 90 cartoons, for some of like the most outlandish, funny stuff ever, man. Like, I mean, I'm glad that it's coming out now so people can like go back and, you know, and make content of it as well. Because without it, like the new stuff now, like Regular Show, Adventure Time, you know, it's cool. I watch it with my son, and sometimes, you know, they throw a little adult joke in there once in a while. But the 90s shows though, shoot. Remember what's the name? Dara from MTV, the one with the glasses.
Yeah,
Daria.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't get that so much now. Like this was before like Adult Swim and before they went all the way left, you know what I'm saying? But man, good stuff, yo. Good stuff.
Daria was good.
So wait, on that same note, right? I'm talking about like cartoons from the time, right? So let me ask, so do you think cartoons are better now than they were when we were kids, or do you think it's better? It was better when we was like young.
Do you mean the new shows are better, or do you mean watching the old shows now? It's
It's definitely different now. So even if you take one series and just look at a series that's like this spans like all generations or whatever, like The Simpsons, for example. The Simpsons is on now, but it was also on when like we was kids, right? It's like, because every once in a while I go back on Disney Plus and I just watch The Simpsons. Like that's like my show I watch to go to sleep or whatever. It's comforting to me. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of my youth. So it's like, I look at seasons like 1 through 5, which would have been like the early 90s, and I look at
golden stuff, man. Good
exactly. Stuff. And I look at it now, and it's just like it's completely different. You know what I'm saying?
It changed with the times, yeah.
It changed with the times. But do you think that that they write children's? I didn't even call that children's, but do you think they write cartoons differently now than they did? You know what I'm saying? Back in the day.
I don't know, because when you go back and watch old things, you catch stuff that you didn't that went over your head back then. And I think that now, like I have an 11-year-old and 9-year-old, like when I watch their shit, like there are jokes in there for me, like like where they don't get, and I'm like, huh? like
why
so
are you laughing, Bobby?
Right? I'm like, my phone. But anyway, but like no, but like when you watch like new older shows now, like you're like, damn, like I couldn't have gotten that, like that, like so. I honestly think they're just writing them the same. I mean, like I guess structure wise, like there's something in it for the older people, I guess.
Yeah.
Dang, are we older people now?
Like you see how reluctant I said that. Like listen, I'm still telling people I'm 34 and a half. Like
34 and a half. I love it.
I think it's better because the other day on HBO Max there's a show up there, but like these animal creatures, and they're going to like a school of like witches and whatever, right? And these two boy creatures, they like each other, so they're holding hands and saying, "Oh, I like you," and I'm like, "Yo, we came a long way from like Warner Brother cartoons, you know, from Paper Le Pew stalking."
I know he was a whole pervert, bro. Like he was definitely a rapist. Paper Le Pew was a rapist.
He was a menace to society, my nigga.
Like
bro, she said no. Like
I mean, but Bugs Bunny used to cross dress, so
all the time.
Right.
All the time.
They remember that back then they used to smoke cigars, take shotguns to the face. I'm like, like this is low key violent, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The whamp to the face.
The whamp, right.
You know what I'm saying? And then now, we got more shows that include, adult humor, like sprinkle in there every once in a while.
Yeah.
Or, like more, LGBTQ stuff up in there too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a little bit more inclusive.
LGBTQIA. I don't know what.
I knew the A. I didn't know the I.
Like asexual, I guess. Right. Asexual. I think it's asexual. I haven't done my research, but I think it's asexual.
And what's the plus?
I don't know what I is.
That's man. A stream. Is that a streaming service? The plus part.
LBGT plus.
Plus. I don't know.
I think the plus is for what?
Everything else. Because how much longer can this get? Like.
You know what? Listen.
That's
all of us, everybody.
You know what I think is interesting about it though? Is all the alphabets that they got into it now, because it seems like every year they add 1 or 2 more alphabets to it. Mm-hmm. These people literally have nothing in common other than the fact that who they choose to love is like it's like not what you would consider straight. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's the only. It's like 12, 13 different groups of like y'all really don't have nothing in common for real, except for you wouldn't consider yourself straight. That's the only thing. And it's like it's kind of weird to be like we're together, but we're at the same time we're like literally 20 different groups. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. I'm just saying it's interesting to me.
It is interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I know like somebody was like, don't address me as a he or a she. Mm-hmm. It's like they. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. Just trying to like wrap your head around what like people want to be called now. Like I don't love a person I follow hearts. Like I never knew about that. Like I never knew what asexual meant. I never knew that you could just love somebody's heart. Doesn't matter who they are. That's what you're attracted to. So it's different, but times have changed.
It is what it is, man. All I know is if you was born a man, I'm not going to disrespect you if you want to, be called a woman or whatever like that. If you want me to call you Shamika, that you was born Sean, cool. I'll call you Shamika. But don't put your hands on me like violence.
I feel like he's going to do better.
I'm going to punch you like a dude. I'm sorry. I'm not going to treat you like if you hit me or try to hit me, I'm punch you like a dude because I'm not.
I just want a better name for her than Shamika.
What's wrong with Shamika though?
Nothing. It's just I want a better name for her. That's all.
Shamikas, I know plenty of Shamikas.
Me too.
Nice people. What's wrong with?
But I'm just saying, like, if I'm gonna change and transition to somebody else, I'm gonna have like an extravagant name. Like,
why gotta be extravagant and fabulous?
Because like that's what I would do. Like, I would have like a name like one of the like what was their like Wesley Snipes fucking name in Tu Wong Fu, like whatever.
I don't
Noxzema Jackson.
Noxzema Jackson.
Like I'm gonna need a name like that. Like that's all I'm saying.
I can't do it.
Damn. Yo, you know what? Low key.
It's all about respect. You know what I'm saying?
John Leguizamo in that movie played a great woman when he was.
Yeah, Chi Rodriguez.
I'm like, yo, John, that he went in.
He's really talented.
Method acting right there.
Definitely really talented.
People talk shit, but The Pest shows you that he's a fucking talented ass fucking actor. It was a shitty ass movie, but like.
Hey, real tech. Have y'all saw Pose yet on FX? Because that's all about like that era. Yo, I am so mesmerized about that show. I'm like, damn.
Hold on, what's Pose about? I've heard about it, but I don't know what's about.
It's like
the ballroom dancing in like the 80s, it's what is it? It's the ball. Was it the ball?
Was it disco?
Yeah, the ball.
The ballroom.
No, not the disco. No, the balls. Like the
balls. What?
Yes.
The balls.
What? Yeah.
Did you say the ball?
Like, I don't know how to explain it.
No,
the balls, like a ball, like
singular.
I don't know. This is what you say, a ball,
like an extravagant, like a ball, like a ball.
Extravagant balls. Got you. I don't know if there's something.
We got 3 minutes.
We got 3 minutes.
I see it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Yo, that's wild. I'm gonna have to say. What's the name of it again?
Pose. It's good.
And then real quick, I heard that on P Valley on Stars. It's kind of like that too. Haven't seen it just yet, but that's on my to watch list pretty soon.
That's a joint about the strippers.
Yeah.
I heard it was alright.
It was alright.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Yeah, man, because we're coming down on time, but this is a fun show, man.
Yeah,
we want to definitely thank Khris for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Definitely, we gotta have you back, man. This is a dope show. Tell the people where they can follow you at on socials and everything, and hear your podcast.
Oh my God, okay, I'll be quick. So, Shenanigans Podcast. I'll just give you, Shenanigans Podcast on Facebook, Shenanigans _ podcast on IG, SW Friends Pod on Twitter. My personal Twitter is its_Khris. That's ITS_KHRIS. I also do a live show every other Sunday with All Docked Up. You guys can find that on my Shenanigans with Friends podcast page because I can't remember my socials for that. But we'll be going live tomorrow doing a part 1 of 2 series for the Vanishing at the Cecil Hotel. So you guys should check that out. Good and thank you guys for having me. This was fun.
No doubt. I want to thank everybody for watching. You can follow our Instagram page at Geek Salad now. We also have a Facebook group that we're starting. G, is it Geek Salad now on the Facebook group, or is it?
It's still Arye and G presents Geek Salad on Facebook, and the same for our YouTube channel as well.
That's right, Arye and G presents Geek Salad because it's some less melanated folks who also got the Geek Salad name. Side note, we came up with it like maybe 5 years ago. They came up with it like maybe, I think it was 5 years and 2 months. I think they beat us to it by like 2 months. Mm-hmm. But we like way doper than theirs. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Way doper than that. So, all right. So thank everybody for watching.
Oh, Brandon. Don't forget about Brandon.
Brandon, tell them where they can follow you at.
Damon Holt. It's my middle name. I never liked it as a kid, but Damon Holt. DEMOND. Demon with a D. Instagram, and my name Brandon Holt on Facebook.
That would be a dope name for a page. Demon with the D. You're welcome. I'll charge you for that later.
There you go.
All right. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace out.
All right.
Went.